Well, well, well. It's been a while, hasn't it? After, what is it now? 6 months? Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's your boy Anime Steak back with another video just to finish off part 2. So this will be 2.5 because I still have to make the rest of the series and figure out what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to be having to make the script for it. And yeah, I just want to give a special shout out to Six for making me come back to this. I kind of lost interest in making what ifs a while ago, but hey, here I am. I wanted to do it again. I've actually not been off the internet entirely. My Twitch and my gaming YouTube will be in the description below. It is kind of but you know, I do put a lot of time into those videos, so if you guys could check it out, that'd be awesome. But today we're just going to have a short video just finishing off what happened in the Land of Waves. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So last time where we left off was Naruto was holding Haku to the ground due to him unlocking his chains, his Uzumaki chains, because, well, as you know, he was a full Uzumaki. And with that, Kakashi was able to strike down Zabuza, and because, well, Haku was held down, Haku wasn't able to do anything. So, with the amount of time I had to think about all this, which is like 5 months, I realized that we're in the Shinobi world, right? And not everybody does the most rational thing. So, in anger, Haku would be able to escape from Naruto's grasp, as Naruto did lose a bit of his defense because, well, he has his enemies right at his, like, right below him, so of course he would kind of loosen up a little. And with Haku being able to escape from Naruto's grasp, he would jump up and look between them, filled with rage. Because Haku was just straight up, like, pretty much Zabuza's tool, she didn't know what to do. Was she to attack them, or was she to end her life because she wasn't able to succeed? And she didn't know what her place was. For the first time, wait, have I been calling Haku a she? Oh boy. Wait a second. Okay, my bad, he would be able to, he had to think for the first time on his own, not having Zabuza there to tell him what to do. You know what I mean. So he would, at this point, while thinking of all this, start to charge at Naruto. And Naruto would use his chains to defend, but right now he didn't have much time left, and he didn't know it. He doesn't know how to use these chains yet. He hasn't mastered them, and they will be going away soon. But with one final attempt, he'd use the chains to block Haku's incoming attack, and then the chains would just disappear, leaving him defenseless. But with that, Kakashi would also charge at Haku, and Kakashi and Haku would have a little fight, with them having like sort of a Dragon Ball Fighters entrance where they just have their like wrists clashing with each other, and they would just have a little bit of a brawl, a couple of fights, Haku throwing her needles and Kakashi deflecting them with his kunai. And with that, they would have a little bit of a brawl, and I think by the very end, I think what would happen would go something along the lines of this. Haku would throw the needles, and Kakashi would be able to deflect them, you know. And with that, he'd be able to use the Sharingan and get a clean stab on Haku's stomach with the kunai. Not with a lightning blade like Zabuza. And Haku would fall to the ground, and he would not know what to do. He was just laying there, and was it his destiny to kill the people that killed his master? And by this time, I think she would go with the second option that she thought of earlier. Because she wasn't able to succeed in her mission, and she was still somewhat alive, she didn't want the people who killed her master to kill her. At least she had that much pride left. So with the needles, she would stab herself in the throat, and that would be the end of Haku. And what would happen here would Gato and his men would appear and would just clap and laugh. And Naruto would look at them as well as Kakashi and Sasuke. And Naruto, of course, would be confused. He's like, why would he clap and laugh about his comrades dying? And of course, Gato would give the whole speech of they were just tools and all that. And even though Haku and Zabuza were their enemies, he would still get angry. And what would happen was Naruto would look at Kakashi, and even Kakashi would be angry. And I think what would happen here was instead of Zabuza doing the job, Naruto and Kakashi will have that epic, like, hundreds of shadow clones moments, and Gato would be afraid, and Naruto would go on the whole speech of, hey, he was your comrade, why would you laugh at him like that when he's dead? And they would pretty much beat up all of Gato's men, and at that point, I think Naruto would come up with the Uzumaki barrage earlier. Actually, nah. But they would be able to defeat all of Gato's men, and Kakashi would restrain Gato and hold him like as captive, if that makes sense, like a prisoner, like with handcuffs, but they don't have handcuffs. And yeah, that's pretty much would be the conclusion of the Land of Wave arc. Everything would go as it was in canon. Tazuno would finish the bridge. Naruto would make his Nindo, and they would bury Haku and Zabuza. And yeah, I think that'd be it. They wouldn't have that whole heartfelt moment because Zabuza already died, and Haku was not like Haku had all of his loyalty towards Zabuza. And yeah, that's it. To conclude this video, I just want to say I'm back. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I'm going to be working on tuning exams next. And, yeah. I'm back, baby. What you going to do about it? Catch you guys in the next one.